Pilot to troop commander. We are now 2 minutes from target. Altitude 800 feet. Airspeed 177. Happy landings and good luck.
The paratroopers of the 82nd Airborne Division are some of the most elite, highly trained soldiers in the world.
I thought I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof, so I wanted to be on the point. And I mean, most of us felt the same way.
But before they jump into combat, they have to survive jump school.
Sound off, airborne, break it on down.
There is no walking in jump school.
Airborne, airborne, yes, yes, yes.
Everything is running.
All the way, airborne, airborne.
Alan Wilson, a Korean War veteran from Arvada, knows.
Somebody's got to do it.
He lived it.
You know, I've always been under the impression you either lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way.
He trained for 5 weeks in Fort Bragg, North Carolina in the 1950s.
If you do anything wrong, you do push-ups. Now, I pushed North Carolina down at least 15 feet, I think. I mean, doing push-ups. And so did everyone else, because we did thousands of them.
Some of you will not have the stamina or the endurance to complete the course. This we know beforehand.
For Wilson, quitting was not an option.
Well, the Army had a great big stamp about this long and this tall that was red, and it had one word on it. And that big red quitter was stamped on your Form 20, which stayed for you the rest of your life.
Shuffle and stand in the door. Sign off your name and number.
Those who did wash out usually did it here, on the 34-foot tall tower called the Separator.
I think it takes a person that is mentally tough.
They learn the correct body position to jump out of the plane and land on the ground.
This is going to keep you from getting hurt, so you have to know how to do it.
They learn to control the direction of the parachute in what's called suspended agony. Then they go up to a tower 250 feet in the air.
Drop one, drop two. Well up on all four risers, feet and knees together. Jumpers who have just landed, collapse your canopies.
The checklist is long.
Sound off for equipment check, 16 OK.
The repetition critical. There's always something to consider.
What you were going to do when you stood up, how you were going to hook up your cable to this line, how to do the shuffle, and how to stand in the door. You look up and you check your equipment and find out, make sure everything's okay with your parachute. Because sometimes bad things happen.
For Wilson, the unthinkable did.
I had jumped out of a C-130 that day, which was air conditioned. And when I hit the ground, I was absolutely wringing wet. I mean, I sweated all the way down. When you jump at typical military height of about 1,200 feet, you're about a minute in the air. You're not in the air very long. And when you have a malfunction, you go down a lot quicker. And you do not have a lot of time. And I'd already passed a bunch of people.
His parachute failed. He had to pull his reserve chute, his only other option.
You know, you have all these thoughts go through your mind. Sometimes you will have to listen to the song Blood Upon the Risers and hear what that sounds like, and it will kind of let you know the thoughts that go through your mind, okay?
We ain't gonna jump no more.
Wilson relives that close call every time he looks at his reserve handle hanging on his wall.
I have a t-shirt that says everybody dies, not everybody lives, and that's true, I think. And so, you know, you may as well attack life. It's going to kill you anyway.
Members of the 82nd Airborne are called All-Americans. Rugged, cocky, courageous. And they'll tell you getting those wings and the title of trooper is one of the proudest of their lives.
I loved it.
The badge of distinction, the badge of an outstanding soldier. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm very, very pleased that I went through it. I think it probably helped me the rest of my life.
Alan Wilson spent 6 years in the service. He never had to parachute into combat.
I was available if needed.
But his high-flying passion continued. He made 145 civilian jumps in his lifetime. His last one was in 2005. He was 70 years old. He's 77 now. And oh, how he'd love to do it again.
Now, it would be a little more difficult now because I break easier. And so, you know, I mean, if I had the opportunity, yes, I would.